Morning everyone, this is Chris from C&L Farms Growth. It's been a while since I did a video. We've had quite a few changes here on the farm. A lot of what we were doing, we're no longer doing. So what we're doing now is getting ready for the winter. We've pretty much taken everything out of the garden area. We've not done a whole lot this year when it comes to growing out in the field. Things changed on how we were doing things on the farm. So as you can see, the farm has pretty much fallen into disrepair. So we have a lot of things that we need to work on. Got a lot of grass to get out of the blueberry area. All of this fabric is going to be taken up, and I am changing how we do garden beds out here. Next year we're only going to be growing for ourselves. We're not going to be doing anything commercially or selling to anyone. We do not go to the farmer's market any longer. It just was not profitable enough for us, and just I don't have time with my job. So a lot of things have gone downhill. As you can see, you know, the beds are just overrun. Even these tabletop beds that I have that are about 3.5 to 4 feet off the ground, it's a little easier to get to. A lot of the fruit trees did not produce any fruit this year, even though some of them are a few years old. They either got knocked back by the frost or we just didn't have a good year. The figs really didn't do a whole lot. We've only gotten maybe 5 or 6 pounds off of the muscadines, although they are looking really nice. At this point, I do need to redo the trellis and trim them back this fall and this winter. So that's one thing that we're going to be doing. The greenhouse is going to change quite a bit. Right now we have some chard growing. Let's see if I can get this back into focus. We also have some red vein sorrel, which looks really nice. We put that in our salads. I do have some people that do come and harvest what they want and take what they want. I do have some fall plants in here, such as this kale that's in the DWC beds here. There's some collards also, and if you look at this one right here, this leaf here has a little bit of a nutrient deficiency. We also have some bug damage on that one, so I've got to work out what's causing the deficiency here. I'm not quite sure what the deficiency is. We still have lettuce. We do have quite a bit of Joy Choy, I believe is the heirloom variety. I believe it's an heirloom variety. This is just a baby bok choy that we'll, cut out as the plants grow. We'll cut them out and eat them, and then they'll grow all winter long. We do have quite a bit of lettuce still growing in the system. And the system, for the most part, does really well. I mean, it's very stable. The pH is very stable. And we do sell some of this lettuce currently to a couple restaurants. This bed here is empty at this point. I do plan on getting something in this bed soon. I'm trialing a way to grow white turnips, which they're called hockerai, and I'm also going to try and grow some beets and some green onions in the hydroponic system. Those, the beets and the turnips, those are root vegetables, but I believe that as long as I have them in these net cups with enough soil that their taproot can go down and get the nutrients, but still keep the root from being just submerged in water, I believe that we can get some beets out of it and some turnips. I have done that before and had some success with it. So I still have a lot of cleanup to do. got a lot of things in here that are just in the way. So we are going to be cleaning all of this up down the side here, and I'm going to be putting in, there's a 16-foot metal frame back here in the back, as you can see part of it. I'm going to have my 50-gallon grow beds on it, and I'm going to plumb them into the hydroponics system and slowly convert over the hydroponics to an aquaponics setup. So we are going to be raising fish and letting the fish provide the nutrients for the plants. We are going to be growing quite a bit in this greenhouse next year, mainly for us to use in our own kitchen for canning, preserving, and just homesteading type tasks where we can save the food and eat the food throughout the year. So that is our ultimate goal here, is to change the way that we're living, to change the way that we're growing, and just get to a little more self-sufficient lifestyle. Now granted, I do plan on just buying seeds instead of trying to save the seeds. I do save some heirloom seeds, but I don't save all of them. It's just not economical, and the time that it takes for me to do that is just not worth it to me in the long run for the number of plants that I'm growing. So if I was growing a field full of something, then it might make sense to save a whole bunch of seeds. But if I'm only growing 7 or 8 plants, then it's just too much work. We do plan on getting this area cleaned up. That is the goal. It's just been so dreadfully hot, and it's been raining for the last week and a half, so a lot of this we just have not been able to get done. But it's just so hot down here in West Georgia area, west of Atlanta. So a lot of things just went away. The plants, they got overrun by the grass, as you can see, and we just weren't happy with how things were growing, and how the little time that we had to put it to all of this, it was just really hard. So I'm sorry that I haven't posted anything in a long time. It's just we haven't had a whole lot of time. So these are our little goldfish in this small aquaponics system. It's not anything growing worthwhile here. It's mainly just I don't even know what this is. It's some type of iris or elephant ear. I'm not even sure what it is. But what's interesting is these little plants here. This little plant right here, if I can get it to focus, is it's a willow. It's a willow tree. At least it was the last time I checked it on the plant site. And I have another one right around the corner that I actually took out of the system. As you can see, it's right over there. I can't really get it focused. It's really wet in that area. I don't want to walk over there. But that willow right over there is actually, it's about 3 feet tall now. It grew out of that aquaponics system. Not sure how it got there, but something blew in somewhere, and plants, they want to grow and they will find a way. So that's really the update for the farm. Not much of an update, not much of a view of the aquaponics or hydroponics system. So like I said, I really apologize for just not having time to do videos, not having time to do much of anything out here. So the chickens are doing wonderful. We get 8, 10, 12 eggs a day from these 15 chickens, and as far as we know, they're all hens. But that doesn't mean a whole lot, because at some point they may start crowing. We don't know. And they may actually be roosters. But that's about it. I just wanted to say just a few words here about what we're doing. And as you can see, farming is hard. It's not an easy life. It's not profitable in some ways. In some ways it is profitable. I wanted to make a living out of this. but I don't know if that's going to happen at this point. So I'll just continue doing what I'm doing with my job, and we'll just see where it goes from there. So if you like the video, please like, subscribe to the channel, share the videos if you want. I do plan on making more videos, especially once I get this aquaponics system set up and I get this greenhouse cleaned out. That's going to be over the winter, but I do plan on doing maybe at least 1 or 2 videos a month if I can get the time to get out here and do those.